Well, President Nixon, some years ago, opened the door to what was communist China, still professes to be communist, although it has undergone many reforms and liberalizations of that kind of rule. But here are around 1 billion people in the world, capable, energetic people, and it didn't seem right, as he felt at that time, that we should shut the doors, not communicate at all. In saying that, let me add one thing. We have a very delicate problem with them, and that is the situation with Taiwan, because both governments claim to be the government of China. That is their problem, but we have made it plain. It is a problem that must be settled peacefully between them. And we have made it plain also that in continuing and trying to build this friendship, relationship with the People's Republic of China on the mainland, we in no way retreat from our alliance with and our friendship with the Chinese on Taiwan. That they have been allies of ours going all the way back to World War II. We are friends, and repeatedly we have said to the government of mainland China that they should appreciate the fact that we're not going to throw aside one friend in order to make another. And then they ought to feel more comfortable that we can be friends with them too. These last several days, every once in a while I stop and think, here it is, the middle of the afternoon, and what time is it in China? Well, it's the middle of the night, and I've been wondering about when I'm going to find my eyes closing, and it'll be at the wrong time. So I think everyone that's been there before says this is the way to do it. We believe in the dignity of each man, woman, and child. Our entire system is founded on an appreciation of the special genius of each individual and of his special right to make his own decisions and lead his own life. We believe, and we believe it so deeply that Americans know these words by heart. We believe that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among those are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Take an American student or teacher aside later today and ask if he or she hasn't committed those words to memory. They are from the document by which we created our nation, the Declaration of Independence. I can remember my first automobile ride. There were no airplanes then. There was no television, there was no radio, and there was certainly no travel in space. But we have, in one generation, we have gone from horse and buggy to the moon in a spaceship. And all of that, those are the building blocks that you have with which to go forward from here. And don't be afraid to dream. Then make your dreams come true. I would like to tell you something about us, and also share something of my own values. First of all, America is really many Americas. We call ourselves a nation of immigrants, and that's truly what we are. We have drawn people from every corner of the earth. We're composed of virtually every race and religion, and not in small numbers, but large. We have a statue in New York Harbor that speaks of this, a statue of a woman holding a torch of welcome to those who enter our country to become Americans. She has greeted millions upon millions of immigrants to our country. She welcomes them still. She represents our open door. All of the immigrants who came to us brought their own music, literature, customs, and ideas. And the marvelous thing, I think of which we're proud, is they did not have to relinquish these things in order to fit in. In fact, what they brought to America became American. And this diversity has more than enriched us. It has literally shaped us. Sometimes in America, some of our people may disagree with each other. We are often a highly disputatious nation. We rather like to argue. We're free to disagree among ourselves, and we do. But we always hold together as a society. We've held together for more than 200 years because we're united by certain things in which we all believe, things to which we've quietly pledged our deepest loyalties. The Yangtze is a swift and turbulent river, one of the great rivers of the world. My young friends, history is a river that may take us as it will, but we have the power to navigate, to choose direction, and make our passage together. The wind is up, the current is swift, and opportunity for a long and fruitful journey awaits us. Generations hence will honor us for having begun the voyage, for moving on together, and escaping the fate of the buried armies of Xi'an, the buried warriors who stood for centuries frozen in time, frozen in an unknowing enmity. We have made our choice. Our new journey will continue, and may it always continue in peace and in friendship.